Yes, Aquaba to today's episode of Trends on KDM. Nah, would you rather prefer that Ebebo PhD or Ghana na the Iranian foreign passports? Now, this is the most controversial conversation online recently. Echo Twitter and X. There is a certain guy they call Kofi Gaps. Now, Kofi Gaps used to be popular on TikTok. He's a Ghanaian based in Netherlands. Normally what he does is oye ban banku fufu na waka no banku correct one hyehyehye na what's ho no lidi na origi wie na on tena ho no nje o na oroto magana na we are either Trini Jonas ne vibe ni we are more collected and calm. We don't share dance sharoba, but autumn one day. See, me personally, I used to know the guy on TikTok, Omana Martian. He was kind of amusing, it was kind of funny. So Omana Martian kakra. But what he did before what he was doing on TikTok is, he doesn't turn his comments on, like on turning the comments on for you to even have something to say about what he's doing. But I don't know what happened. Quite recently, I chanced on his account on X, and he brought the same energy on X. And if you are somebody that has been on X, you know X is X there, no bagawaya. You don't mess up there. But when you mess up there, they will give it to you. And the street is street. Now, what this guy did is he said statistician officially he's a Netherlands citizen. And say what one kasa I don't endorse and say see there or you'll be able to mark academia if in Netherlands because he has a passport and everything. So he even celebrated some days back. Now he was doing a video about the fact that he feels like the power of the Netherlands citizen cannot be compared to, or the power of Ghanaian PhD holder cannot be compared to the Netherlands citizen. No, so they be a one passport. No. Now, this issue, personally, I feel, Charlie, yeah, chrono, banku, amunjintum, banku, bozu. The truth is the truth. It be banku country where we dey inside, but I be like say, like. Easy like earlier today, me and my boys they talked. Then he sent me a video and he was like, what do I think? I was like, Ghana de banku, Ghana de yet timu, but you did say banku. But I say for now no, for day inside. And this is here and what's sorry what Ghana Hana. Often say okay, you know they take on serious. So you go feel see aeroplane safe. You go feel see a car is flying. Okay, normal. Country in a team. They say anything will happen. So when somebody is saying something like that, and sometimes people go at him, I feel say maybe on the premises of maybe he's not setting a good standard for the kids. Okay, maybe he'll be over school. He's in school and then he has to focus on studies. And when they are on social media and they see people like this that are talking against the education system, maybe it's not the right inspiration for those people in school trying to make life. Because on your BS maybe an office schooler outside of school, no, yeah, school is very important. So honestly speaking, from that perspective, you are taking from that angle. I think as a grown man, he's probably not thinking right. Okay, yeah. As a grown man, he's probably not being he's not looking at the situation in the right way. Because you are communicating to children, though you are in abroad, but at the same time, there are kids in Ghana that will pick their phone and listen to what you are saying. So we find the Afraba University, he's trying to get to masters and then go to PhD and become something of substance to be a family, another society. Now, when you say some of these things, it's a form of discouragement. It's like, okay, the school now make on what I have to do is go to abroad. But it's Obian and the destiny, as I say. Yeah. But you see, it's one of those things. If you are looking at it from that angle, maybe those people that are bashing him are right to some level, because what he's doing in Abrochue is basically he's a cleaner. Okay, he's a cleaner, and people were using that to say he has a low self-esteem because of the job he does, and he's trying to like compensate for that low self-esteem with these things that he's doing, trying to shade people with PhD in Ghana and all those things. They feel like it's sort of someone that is insecure about their life and the career they are, the job they are doing. They are speculating that the guy is not really happy about what he's doing in Abuchiri. Until now, I don't want that man. Until now, what we look at the PhD there. But realistically, currently, most people will choose passport over PhD any day. Most people in Ghana will choose passport over PhD because the system is not systemic. You understand? The system is not systemic. And when you are in Ghana and even you have masters and PhD, I knew someone that was holding a masters. He sat Ofi Abrocheba and he went to learn in abroad. But now for almost 5 years. Because the papers now they call baby now. What he was saying is, they feel like he's a threat because papers now they call her. So the boss there will feel like you are a threat. So why should he employ you? And now also, because of your papers, you can even threaten his position. Also, he's protecting his job. So this guy sat home for like 5 years and son, only Nyejuma, why?
Kofi, mini degree, diploma pen travel and tourism consultancy, and airport operations. But me need do so, me will like 24/7. We cram you should be. For one passport 20. But say me too quiet. Why we get a PhD or Lego and university be our Ghana? Me need do US, China, Canada, Australia. Quite treatment ebe treat me and treat you, sir. Tina me say me passport me valuable che PhD a wonya wo Lego. Some person me nya PhD wo University of Amsterdam. He said, I'm a citizen of the Netherlands. Me to me nyebi. Aban kraba support me. Ma me mpe. Hey, who get a passport we have a achievement. Me the best achievement here we. Me babi enu wa koko compile 6 months bank statement. Then be brave. And they apply for visa. Yeah, fire passport out here 2 coin. Cheers to this passport. I'm so happy.
So when Mr. Kofi Gaps is talking about this in a certain sense, probably from his angle too, he's probably making a bit of a remark that we should look at. And basically, I think this thing is all in an attempt to call our leaders to book it, say, and people that are like able men. You see, when you go to Germany, when you go there, you're a Ghanaian and you give birth there. They will take Aqualano as a treasure. Or mobile fund is a property of Germany because they know that it's human resource. This is someone that can become somebody great. Say, bo crown or Germany. Say, or engineer or Germany. So they value human resource. And it's the same human resource that developed the country. But in our country, all our human resource, we are running to other countries to actually provide services for them. I know great men with great mindset, with great work ethic. As you see, Ghana how they are working abroad. Obia for 10 years. This morning, somebody was telling me that one of, somebody just dropped in Ghana. Feltomi Mansi Shadab. Feltomi is a YouTuber in China. Now Feltomi is in Ghana. Mansi Shadab is Feltomi. Feltomi normally watch KDM, so I can't talk about Feltomi without giving you a shout out. Feltomi, Akwaba, we hope to see you in the studio soon. So Feltomi is back in Ghana. Somebody like Feltomi, he's been gone for like 10 years, and he finally returned to Ghana for 10 years. Like young guy, for 10 years though. I feel now all the knowledge, all the he has used it to help some other country to develop, and then we are here selling our human resource. So sometimes I feel when these people talk, it's out of pain. You know, when you talk to people that they are in Abuchiri and they have lived in Ghana, they speak with this level of pain. You see, because when you are when you don't have nothing to compare our situation with, I think it's a bit easy to live in. Okay, maybe you think, oh, it's normal, but when you go to abroad, then you realize with the resources they have, even what they are doing with it, you feel very bad, and sometimes if you are not careful, you will end up seeing things that people will look at you in a certain way. So, in as much as we are bashing the guy, that this is the fundamental truth is our country is in a mess, and these people are only speaking because they want the country to be better. They want a better environment for the country. Maybe sometimes it's not the best approach or find the right way to actually communicate whatever they want to communicate, but I feel the mindset or the intention is always to push the leaders of the country to actually work well to make sure that your citizen. It's not every day. If you pick 5 Ghanaians right now, about 4 would like to travel to abroad. Go to the embassies. Everybody's rushing to get a visa to travel. I don't know whether there's about to be war here that we don't know about, but it's like there's a rush. As if I don't know, so how bomb was it then? I don't really know what's happening in this country. Everybody's running to, like it's like a higher times and then you be a so be free kuro. Now at the end of the day, papa, you won't run away from it. So sometimes, in as much as we diss these people online for what they are doing, but mainly is an issue, a fundamental issue of this country being mismanaged, and you see Ghanaians being naturalizing for other countries and living there. There are footballers that are playing very well, like Kobe Mainu, a whole lot of now currently. Someone like Hudson Odoi currently he's thinking about naturalizing for Ghana because England couldn't pick him for so long. He's tried his best, but it's not working for him. So these are all human resources that could have probably contributed to nation building. But ekroning and in Panama me kwa abrochire kra na okotena for some time. Obedu baby no na on nebusianfuni na wa find okay I'm an England citizen but not a Ghanaian. So now we are cultivating our people for other countries to actually use to develop their nation, which is something that I think we should look beyond what he said if you are looking at it from that angle. So initially I spoke about the angle he's coming from in terms of maybe when you are talking about the society and how the kids will take what he's saying is not cool. But I think we should also be responsible as I don't know, as leaders and as citizens to make sure that this country, that the way it's going there, Charlie, if you don't find something to do, I don't know what will happen in the next 10 years in this country. So some of these things, I feel it's not cool, but it's something that it happens because things are not going well in Ghana, and that's the way that they prefer to use to criticize some of the things that are in this country that omonyeding, omumpe. But the banku there be nice. The banku the guy they chop there was ukra masters crowd. Me and say PhD. Ubi to me did banku every day. Was it kabesa on boss? Udi banku we. Udi banku we de bia. Any na we gun banku banku pe. And then be 5 million. So like he's living a good life, and he's happy about it. He's happy that he's in a better place and he's in a better environment than what he used to know in Ghana here. So that is what is happening with Kofi Gaps on Twitter, on X, and people are coming at him. But some people are also heavily behind him that no, the country cast Ikronu Widen. Wow, I say, and see Moroccan is even if you are a PhD holder, Charlie, any scale to my age, but now no any. But that's also another argument that you can. It's arguable. Yeah, some people are living very good. Some people are PhD holders. They are actually having a good life that are probably even better than this guy's life, like maybe 5 times or 10 times. So I think it's overly generalized. I think it's overly generalized, and it's one of those things. But I think that it's the intent that to me matters. The intent of the guy is to actually criticize our leaders to actually do what's right to make sure that this country moves forward. I feel from that angle we all have to sort of, I say you have to open fire on them so that they would rectify things, and then we know how things are going, so that at least if not for you, for your kids, for your grandchildren, at least they will have a better Ghana. Now unless me and you, maybe when we are no more, then maybe we'll have hope. But right now, from how things are going, And from nkwalaa na ɔmo wɔ school no koraa na ɔmo yɛ politics no nkwalaa na ɔmo wɔ school na ɔmo yɛ politics na ɔmo deɛ no koraa no ɛkyɛn mpanyinfoɔ deɛ no. So I mean if you are looking at them, Charlie, the hope is not there, but let's see what happens. So Charlie, that's what's happening on X with regards to Kofi Gaps and PhD, whether PhD is more important than a visa or a passport abroad. Maybe I can't tell. So that's the issue with the PhD and the passport issue. I don't know about you, whether you prefer to have a passport or to have PhD in Ghana. I don't know about you though, but if you ask me, I can't really tell for now. Yes. So that's what's happening in the world of Kofi Gaps in relation to the heaven life no live na say project mine, Charlie. So that's what we will do today on Trends. I'm sure tomorrow too I'll come here with another news that you would really appreciate. It's bye for now. The name is Donald. I'll see you on the other side.